Welcome back, hookers. So today we are going to go over how to create a bandana. So this is my started project. I have been working on this for a few days now, and to be honest, I'm kind of freestyling it because I wanted to create something that I've never seen before. I didn't want to copy anything else that I've seen. I didn't want to follow a crochet recipe, nothing like that. I just wanted to create my own thing. I have this really cool yarn that comes in multiple colors, so as you're going through it kind of just changes. It's very pretty, and that's why I did the black background so you can see it and how it's coming out. Through here I did my chain, and then I did one crochet stitch in it, and that way it looks really tight. Now as I worked my way up, I did a crochet and a half to create more of a pattern and more of an opening throughout. So I basically just crocheted a chain until I wanted my desired length and how much I wanted to be able to tie behind my head as this was on top. So to show, what I did was I grabbed my thread, and this is thread, not yarn, because we're working with such a small small project. So today we're using a 2.25, and then when you start, you want to do your wrap, and then you want to create your tail behind your circle. That way you can start your hook just like that, and then you just pull your tail and close the circle right around your hook. So, and your length of your tail is all depending on how much you're comfortable. I do quite a few about 2 inches, just to be able to have something to hold on to. That way when I'm wrapping and I pull, I have something to hold on to. Now this is kind of the tricky part, because you want to keep your tension with how you're making your chain so it's very uniform. So you're going to wrap and pull, wrap and pull, wrap and pull. Adjust your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adjust your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that is pretty uniform. So now that I have quite a bit of my chain, now I can show you. I, of course, did a lot longer for this project. But for the sake of teaching, I just want to show you in this small amount what I did to turn. So I would pull through. So I'm going to pull through, but then I'm going to turn around because I want to build. So I'm going to take my chain, keep it on my hook, go in this second circle, wrap and pull through, come back, wrap again, and pull through 2. And that is a single crochet. So wrap, go through the next, wrap around. Oh, I'm sorry. Back up. Just trying to do a double crochet on us. Can't be doing that now. Okay. And sometimes you just got to be able to back up a little bit and go back through. So you wrap when you're doing a double crochet. When you're doing a single, you just go in, then wrap, pull through, wrap again, pull through 2. In, wrap, pull through 2 loops. And that is your single crochet, and as you can see, you're building on that. So that's what I did here. I just built, and I did 3 of those. So there's 3 rows here. There's my chain and then 2 rows of single crochet. Now it's going to curl just because of the size of the thread, and that's fine. I can still tie it behind my head, and that's okay. So going back to my project, I decided after I did my single crochet all the way through this where it's tight, I started doing a crochet and a half. So a crochet and a half, you would grab your loop, and you can also use chain markers or any type of little little hook marker to mark your end so it doesn't pull out when you're not working. I should really do that, but I forget. And then I just hope for the best, which is not a good course of action. I've gone back and my project has gotten pulled out. I'm like, oopsie. So we're going to do a crochet and a half. So we wrap. We go through these two top that little V mark right there. We wrap, we pull through, we wrap again, and we pull through all 3 loops that were on our hook. So now we have 3 little loops on there, and that is a crochet and a half. And it makes a really pretty design. Now, if I was going to make, let me get back to the next row. Let's see. And loop, pull through. Oops. See, I am messing up on my own. Wrap, in, wrap, pull through 3. Wrap, in, wrap, pull through 3. And you just keep on going until you get to the end. And sometimes you just got to keep adjusting your fingers to do what you want them to do. And sometimes you have to reset. And then I want to get to that end so it continues to taper to the end. Now, you might notice a mistake that I've made, and that's okay because I'm just freestyling this. This is just for me. I made this mistake a while ago. I am not ripping this whole thing out to fix that. And the only one that's going to notice is me because it's my project. Now, if I was making this for somebody else, when I noticed that, I would have fixed it right away. I would have frogged it, I would have started over, and I would have fixed it. But look, I didn't do it on this side. This is more of an even flow of a taper in because I did not go to the end and I did not finish. So I actually missed 2 crochets here to create for it to go tapered in. And then the point is it's going to go all the way to a point, and that way I can go over my hair as a bandana when I don't want to do my hair or I'm having a bad hair day. So that is how we do this project. I hope you learned something, and leave a comment or like this video if you want more content from me. See you later, hookers.